Hello and welcome to another episode of the Enthusiast Experiment, the Jet Pens Pencil Sampler Testing Review Edition. That name is just out of control, but let's get into it. So we've done a couple of these guys. That one stands out like a beautifully sore thumb. I don't know. Alright, so that's pretty instantly recognizable. The Tombow Mono 100 in HB. Oh, there's our friend the barcode. And made in Japan for high precision drafting. Got that iconic end cap there. Let's get into this, shall we? So, the infamous Tombow Mono 100 HB. It is a graphite HB with break-resistant, high-density lead. The wood is, of course, cedar. The body is hexagonal with black, shiny lacquer and gold and white lettering, which you can see here. A little bit of the gold there, a little bit of the gold there, and some of the white. And you can see beautifully centered lead. Hopefully, if that kind of focuses, hexagonal body, and that super premium thick black lacquer. It's like a grand piano in here. No ferrule, no eraser, but that iconic, beautiful end cap with the nice little white line design. And just to mention, in case you haven't seen one of these before, is the body is hexagonal, but this end cap is round. So they do a really cool little attachment here with the gold ring, just to kind of add to that luxurious feel of this pencil. Price $260 for one, and originate from Japan. So erase test, laid down on a little bit of graphite, erase the right side with our friend the boxy, also included in the sampler. Smudge test, wrote test, smudged, and shade, did a little bit of dark to light transition. So let's see, some of our pros. That erase test, it did a great job, especially for the darkness of this HB. Smudge test did really, really well. There is a tad bit, I mean, you probably won't be able to see it on camera really, but there is a tad bit of smudging, but for something this dark, not too shabby at all. For all you lefties and then you righties that smear like me, that's good news. Tonal values in the shade test, again, we were able to get some nice darks all the way up to some really nice lights and those middle tonal values in between, so that's cool. Design, everything. This is just one of the most beautiful pencils ever made, in my opinion. They knocked it out of the park when they did this. They take pride in this pencil, and I take pride in using this pencil, so there's not really much to say other than this is gorgeous. The lead is dark and smooth, so that paired with that smudge test and erasability is really a winner. Being able to get rid of your work and not leave behind a mess and not smear or have the graphite kind of go all over the place while you're writing or drawing is really nice. Point retention is also pretty good for something this dark and smooth, so that's awesome. Being able to write for a little bit extended period of a time for something this dark and smooth is really nice. Barcode at the bottom. Again, you guys know I'm not a huge fan of those barcodes, but they did it right. Again, this is just one full sharpening, and I already ate through probably almost half or maybe at least a third of the barcode. And again, if we could get rid of those numbers here, that would be gone in no time. So I like that. I appreciate it. And HB on three sides, really nice and classy. Again, this pencil being available in a wide variety of lead hardnesses, it's nice to be able to set this on your desk and pick up the proper hardness very easily. So that's nice. And perfect build quality. I mean, paint, lettering, etc. Even the end cap, everything about this pencil and the way it's assembled is just, or manufactured, is just beautiful. All of the writing and everything is very crisp and full of, the foil or ink that they use. There's nothing here that is screaming anything other than supreme quality. So that's awesome. And I think the only thing I could come up with is that it is in that pricier tier. But having said that, obviously everything here backs up that asking price. And if you look around, you can find them for cheaper than this. This is just that quick. If you do a Google search, you're able to find it at this price very easily. So availability is there, which is good. But the price is a little bit on the steeper end. But again, you could find it for a little bit cheaper. But even at this price, I think this pencil is totally worth it. I was listening to I can't remember. I think it was a podcast somewhere or something, and they were saying that their favorite pencil is actually, it might have been one of the girls over at CW Pencils was saying their favorite pencil is this, but in F, so a little bit harder. But they were saying it still is very dark and smooth for an F, so more close, I guess, to like an American HB, but it has like zero smudging issues and all that kind of stuff. The point retention is even longer than this guy and all that kind of stuff, so I may have to pick one of those up in F and check it out for myself. But the HB withstanding is still a phenomenal pencil. So let's get this out of the way and add it to the book here. This is just one I'm really glad they threw in the sampler, because it really shows you what a supreme high quality pencil feels like, both in writing and in its actual physical presence. So you could see, looks just a hair darker than the 255. I mean, like, just barely. Again, super smooth, really nice to write with, well balanced. I mean, I can't stop giving it praise, but I did love that one too. So there it is, compared to a couple of the other ones. Sorry, the lighting's a little bit harsh. And there you go. It's getting hard to show everything. We're doing some work here. All right, set that down. I appreciate you guys swinging by. Hopefully some of those have come back in stock now, so you guys are able to pick them up and you can try them along with me. If not, some of these are available for purchase as singles in, art stores as well as online, so maybe you can grab a couple that you're interested in, try them out, or wait until they come back in stock on Jet Pens, pick yourself up one of the samplers and try along once they're available again. But I appreciate you all swinging by. I would appreciate if you like, share, and subscribe so we can grow this channel together, and I look forward to seeing everyone again soon. Thanks.